I guess in terms of what the Western Panel does, we look at investment profiles and we look for new research priority areas. So we're constantly talking to growers and research scientists about what's out there in the field at the moment and what people are doing, and trying to identify where there are gaps in terms of where our research needs and priorities are. So it might be something seasonal that's come up really quickly, or it might be something more long-term and strategic. So it's all about seeing where the new science has to go, and also looking at the balance of research and then development and extension. So where have we done enough research that we're now ready to take the messages out to growers, and where do we still need to do some of the more fundamental research? My background is in agronomy and soil biology and organic matter, so I guess it lends itself to looking in a scientific perspective at plants interfacing with soils, so not just thinking about one component of the system, but trying to think about the farming system as a whole. So plants growing in soils, soils providing nutrients to plants, how do we best optimise that? So I think it's really great to have a broad expertise available to you. I guess in terms of where we're heading, my interest is how plant roots interface with soils, so that rhizosphere. It's very biologically active, so I'm really interested in how we can capture the biological processes going on in soils, how best to optimise what the soil is providing versus what we can put on out of a bag in terms of fertiliser. I guess when we do things like our spring tour, we're trying to interface with the scientists as well as the growers, so we try and put together forums where both communities have a chance to interact. I guess some scientists being on the panel as well, we sort of tend to have a closer connection with growers, wanting to listen to their priorities and where they see research going. But we also operate within a science realm. So as you've said, you know, there are a lot of industry scientists that may not get out in the field that often, so it's our role, I guess, to try and promote interaction between the two groups and try and get the research into the field so that there's actually a development and an extension component. Because ultimately what we're trying to do is get adoption of the research that's rewarding and going to be profitable to growers.